So I wonder why we haven't had a video from Bigfoots and Mopars in a while. Could it be that he's afraid that he's called down the thunder and now he's hiding? Or is it because it's -8 degrees and he's standing in his unheated garage and freezing his balls off? Well, it's probably a little bit of both. For those of you who saw that last little snippet video that I put up there on the internet, to let you know, it's always been kind of a dream of mine and a kind of a plan. When I first was making the deal to trade for this car, I sent pictures of it to Joe, and I've always had the intentions of trying to take it down where I could do like a test and tune with it. As far as an all-out race, the cars would probably have been pretty evenly matched if you take Joe's shakedown video where he ran like a 7.14, which is about a low 11-second quarter mile. I'm going to show you a time slip on this car, what it was running in its previous configuration. But Joe's obviously making changes to his car. Every time he takes it to a test and tune, he's just going to get faster and faster, and it won't be long before he's in the 6s, which for the quarter mile guys means he's going to be in the 10s before long. But that's something I'm up to the challenge. The things I've got going in my favor is I've got Andy, the guy that his grandfather raced the car, his father raced the car, and he's raced the car. He's touched every nut and bolt on the car. He knows how it handles and what it takes to get it down the track. And then I've got Gary Hedden of Magnum Superchargers, a master engine builder, who's trying to sprinkle a little bit of his magic on the 500 cubic inch that came out of this car. So with any luck and our blessed lady of horsepower behind us, maybe we can make a respectable run. The other thing I thought I'd do in this video is kind of give you a little bit of a look at the Jack Pine Savage. It's something I really haven't done. So there's really nothing fancy in this car. It's got a bolt-in roll cage. Probably going to wind up relocating the battery over to this side and replacing this fuel cell with one that would fit inside the spare tire opening, just so that I could run a bigger tank. Plus I want to run an in-tank fuel pump and kind of upgrade the fuel system in this car, because at some point I'd like to do drag week. Underneath the car, you just have a simple setup. It's the old school super stock springs with a pinion snubber. That's the 742 center section with 430 gears. The car for subframe connectors has the old school Mopar Performance bolt-in subframe connectors that aren't spliced into the floor and then bolt to the front torsion bar cross member. Not optimal for super high horsepower, but has functioned and helped get the car into the times that it's been running in the past. So in this older time slip here, the Jack Pine Savage, you can see it had a respectable 60 foot. That's something that hopefully we can work on. Let's see, the 8th mile ran a 7.28, and then in the quarter mile it ran like 11.5. So in its previous form, if I was to line up against the hashtag Purple Power Mopar, I think it would have been a pretty damn good race. I'd probably have to tip the scales once again into the competitor's favor, just because of the fact that he's a far more experienced drag racer. You'll have to excuse me, guys. It's starting to get a little chilly there, so I closed the garage door and zipped up my coat. But anyway, the whole taking this car around and racing it is something I really want to do next year. I think I reached out to a few people. I mentioned J Ray Racing. If you haven't checked out their YouTube channel, check them out. They have a Duster with a 408 stroker, and they go to a lot of test and tunes. So that's kind of the direction I want to go with this channel. Hooking up with other YouTubers, having some track days, and just having some fun with this car. And of course there are going to be some car shows that I'm going to go to next year. So thanks for tuning in. If I get a chance, I'm going to go to Gary's. We'll take a look at the engine and where we're at right now and try to get an estimate on when we're going to have a dyno video for you. But I'm going to go inside and warm up. Talk to you guys later. Bye.